I think I'm ready. Sorry I'm late, but just got to get myself organised. Okay. Hope you all found my link at the top of the group page. And let's get started. Okay. A few things to start with, okay? And that is a few things in TBC that are happening. And the first one is just a reminder that the promo 500, good evening, Jules. Good to see you. Just reminding everybody that the 500 promo will be over at the 21st of August this month, not next year, this month. And migration has already finished, but those who missed out, you still have a chance of getting back into TBC. Pays for you to go read the blog. So it gives you all the directions as to where you have to go, what you have to do, and what you have to have, and what you have to pay for. Okay. There is a new promo coming up in August, and it'll probably be after the 500% promo that is going at the moment. So make sure you're always tuned in. Make sure you always read the blog, go and listen to broadcast. Doesn't matter who you listen to, you get valuable information out of everything. Okay. Same button meeting. Don't forget to attend those if you want to hear more and learn more, and if you want to get the rewards out of it. So all that is still going. What else have we got? I think that's about it, okay. I think that's about it on the reminders. Now, I know everybody's looking for my link because I was late getting it back up on back to everybody. But well, they'll find it if I look for it. But my korero tonight was going to be about, it is going to be about the basics, really. I know there are a lot of people who don't speak the same language as a lot of us who do know where everything is. And it's quite, it's kind of odd in a way. I suppose it's probably the way people take information in and where they get it from. And they're probably those kind of people that, don't want to ask questions, but they want to know where to go for whatever it is they're looking for. As well, there are new buttons being added every other day, and no one knows, just how important those buttons are until you start looking for them. And because there's more than one type of button as well. So, all those things can be kind of confusing for a lot of people. Yes, good point, Jules. 1:45, be there sitting and ready and waiting. And at the same button meeting on I always say Tuesday 1:45, and people think it's Wednesday. Well, it's kind of like Monday night after midnight. For those who don't understand, 1:45 on a Tuesday. Okay. What else can I start to do before I go into the different things that I bring up? Okay. Um, Talking about the back office. Let's talk back office first. Now, I talk back office because I understand back office. And to me, back office means Kringles is where we go. Now, I guess some people can get confused. Well, they shouldn't today because things have changed. Now, there is no such thing as TBC back office anymore because that brought that into the Kringles back office. Makes it easier for everybody to find. So, back office is Kringle.cash where you log in. Now, I'm not saying that's where you register. I'm saying that's where you log in. Where you register is a different place again, not the same place. So, rather than confuse yourself, just think of the back office as the main office and the Kringle Cash office. So it's the doorway also for TBC and all TBC information. Now, before it wasn't. So that's probably why everyone got confused because they didn't know whether they were in one or the other. So back in the days we had Kringle back office and TBC back office. And that was the only place that you logged in. So never mind about that. Let's just keep going. So back offices, Kringle cash office. Got that? Okay. Where do we find it? Where do we find Kringle back office? It's quite easy. Well, when I first started it was because I always look for Hana Koko, Santa Claus. And once I saw Santa Claus, I knew that was it. Not today. Today it's just got one big symbol inside a circle of gold colours and it's marked with a big black K. K for Kringles. That is where you log in to all your information that is locked behind the login. It is the only place that you can use your username in. Because I know a lot of people have said to me, what do I need a username for? I said, you'll find out when you log into things. Because I said, you do need it to log into one place. So, if you ask that question about a username, find one because it's a lot easier than typing your whole email in there for later. Okay? So, that's the login page. Your profile. Once you get into the back office, you've got a dashboard down the side, of your screen. When you look at it, it's on the left. And it's got all these rows of buttons, and one of them says your profile. Who's been in their profile, and who's checked it, and who keeps checking it to make sure that all your details are still the same, or you've made the changes that you should. Now, in your profile, you need to answer all the questions, every single question. Whether it's a yes or a no or a cross or a NA or whatever, you've got to answer the question. Some people say, oh, but I don't think I have this. Well, you either got it or you ain't got it. So answer the question. And I usually recommend that people put NA or N/A in the question they, don't know anything about or don't have. Just one or the other. Make sure you answer all the questions at the bottom of the page, because there's more than 3. There are 4. And usually people miss the one above the 3 at the bottom. And that is the one that you use to decide what you're actually going to do in TBC. Are you going to sit on the fence, or you're going to move at your own pleasure, or you're going to follow the correct procedures? You're going to follow and you're going to build. So that is a question in itself. Then the following 3 are your favorite, like your hometown or place where you were brought up, all that kind of stuff. Then you have your favorite movie. Look, it can be your movie. It can be any movie. It doesn't have to be one on the big screen. It can be any movie you want to put in there. So if you made a home movie, put that in there. If you can remember that all the time, make it easy for yourself and make it simple. And the last one is your favorite food. Now, don't put. Well, I wouldn't suggest you go and put 4 or 5 things down. Choose one. Even if you choose one word to cover the whole lot, just choose one. Because, if you get locked out of your back office, that's the first thing you're going to be asked, to give the answers to your first 3 security questions. So, put things that you remember down, and you don't have to write it down if you don't want to, but as long as you keep it up in your head for those for those times. Now, that's pretty much your profile page. Oh, and don't forget photo. Doesn't matter what you look like, long as it's you and not somebody else or a symbol. So make sure it's a photo of yourself as recent as you can. Try not to have a baby picture up, please. Makes it easier to identify you when you start going out into Zen Button meeting and other meet broadcasts where they ask you for a pic of yourself. Do that. Okay. Now, how many people are asked to provide their referral link, and how many people know where to find it? Because it's not something you kind of use every day at TBC. Part of it you may do, but the rest of it you don't. And it's something that, I recommend that people use part of their referral link all the time. Even when even when we talk to people within TBC, we kind of look at them with their, as you put a tag name or username, things like that. Because that way it kind of keeps you private too. Because people don't know who the heck Tutu Legs might be, or Tutu Ringa might be, or some people have Cruel Cut, and that's a name that they're known everywhere else by. So it's a good thing, to use, keep using it like that. So people don't know who's done what and done this if you don't want them to know who that person is. So when, I kind of see information out, I use the username because no one can really tell who the username belongs to. So you kind of keep things kind of confidential between you and that member without anybody else asking you, oh, who's that? Or just say, oh, that person. No name, no other name. I'll just say, oh, that person there. That's their username. And that's how I address them. Okay? So your referral link, let's go back to that. You can find your referral link in the marketing button. If you click on the marketing button of your dashboard, which is closer to the top, it takes you into 3 different places. And one of them is your referral link. In there you will find your complete referral link, which is basically made up of your username and the prefix from TBC. Okay. Now, that's referral link. Carol, did you get lost? I know I forgot to put my link up. And I only just remembered at about 20 to 10. So I've got to hurry up because he's waiting to do his thing next. So I better not hold him up. Oh, how did you find me? You didn't see my link, so how did you get in? Did you go back to YouTube? No? Okay. Right. Where can one find the basic cookie rewards? Yes, I know a lot of people don't go there. They don't even think to read it. Some do. I won't say everyone does, but some do. Um, it's it's important that you read these because the basic cookie rewards differ to the broadcaster's rewards. And if you're not a broadcaster, then you need to pay attention to that basic cookie rewards chart because it means makes a lot of sense and makes a lot of difference. Oh, you must be on key because it cut me off. Oh, shit, dude. It's not even 10. No, no, it hasn't come up yet. Mine's closed off. Oh, I thought I was shut out. Here I was sitting there. Could you hear me? Okay, well, go on a little bit because I thought it just shut me down so that because my broadcast had finished. But anyway, I was talking about the basic cookie rewards, and there is a difference in the rewards, and you need to really understand this. If you have rewards sitting in your cookie rewards, you need to know how it works with the 500% promo. Yes, that I'm still here, but probably for about 5 minutes because I'm over my time. I think just about. Um, yeah, so you need to know where that is. Now, that is in 2 places. It can be found in your Cookie Rewards button as you scroll down, or it can be found on the front page of your dashboard when you log in. And you need to scroll down until you see it. So, 2 different places for the basic Cookie Rewards chart. Read it because you need to know about your rewards in your Cookie Rewards chart. If you want to, oh, Now that there is no TBC page, where before we had to log into the billioncoininfo.info site, there is none of that anymore. That is separate to Kringle. So now you will find all that information in under info and education in your dashboard in Kringle back office. There's no more going to a separate page to sign up or sign in for anything else. Everything is now sitting in your back office because it has become almost like the website of TBC and Kringle. So just remember that. A lot of people are still going to log into TBC old wallet, trying to. A lot of them are still looking for TBC info under the TBC billioncoin.info site, which is no longer there, and that's where you'll find it, okay, in your back office. You all know where to go for your send button meetings? Into your send button, down your dashboard, click on there, and you've got English and you've got French. So you can go to both if you want to. If you feel like you want to do both, you go to both if you want to. But that's where you'll find them. The other send button is in your wallet. The new wallet in your TBC 009.net page, not the old wallet page. Okay? Thank you, Chief, for coming. Oh, and Keith, because he's just listening to me. He can't turn his volume on because we start echoing in our own room. So he just sits and he just listens to me and waits his turn. So until my next broadcast, I hope you can go back and watch it again so that you can get it from the start and not halfway. Okay, so we'll catch you maybe the next slide, which is very shortly. Okay, I think Keith put his link up, and yes, so see what Keith got in store for us. Okay, well, we'll catch you later, and hey konei. You're going to come in, well, I don't know what I'm doing. You are asking me questions.